You're something beautiful, electric chemical. You take my breath away, feel my emotions push and pull. Shooting stars in your eyes, you're bringing me to life. Love how you say my name, you make it feel like summertime. When you reach out your hand, I find myself again. Electric wonderland, no, I just can't get enough. You feel like magic, magic. Just one touch, my God, I gotta have it. You feel like magic.
Hello, my friends. Happy Hallow Eve, right? Hallows Eve. I hope you guys are enjoying and in the house and nice and toasty because for some of us, we've got rain, some of us have snow. Well, it's a perfect day to get the chill in. I am one of my favorites, Harry Potter, Gryffindor. I'm my Quidditch fan here. So I hope you guys got your costumes out and are all ready to have some fun because I am here for a great, great, great time. I love Halloween. I love all that it brings. I love the festiveness that comes about it. And I hope you guys are all in the festive mood because I sure am. We're, of course, going to go ahead and get into one of my Halloween horror movie decks later on so we can definitely stick with the theme. Now, we do have some things to go over today. First, I want you guys to bear with me because my tarot hands, my beautiful tarot hands, they got a little bit hurt, guys. I got 5 stitches the other day, so my thumb is sore. So if you see me wince a little bit after I shuffle the deck, just know I'm okay. I'm pushing through, guys. Bear with me. Now, we also have a couple of things to go over. We do have to go over some of the house rules. Now, if you guys want to get on the list, you guys want to post a very specific question. Please make sure those questions aren't general and also make sure they're not legal or health questions. Okay, we do not do those on this platform. If you guys have any other specific questions, you are welcome to go ahead and ask those. You will get a 2-minute free mini reading for those that we can get through in the time. Now, if you would like to skip the list, you can go to journeyryanlive.com and donate for a 3-minute, a mini, a medium, or a mega reading. Okay. Now, those mediumship readings, those go as long as they go, and as long as it takes for us to get the message out for the mini, medium, and megas. Okay. Now, if you guys would like to connect with someone who is on the other side, remember that's the mediumship button. You guys do want to press onto that. All right. Now, of course, if you guys love to hear any of the readings tonight or any of the information that you get on tonight's show, you can leave me a review on journeyryanlive.com/reviews and tell me all about it. I do love to hear that. Okay. Whew. Now that was a whole lot to say. Now we're gonna we're gonna take a deep breath, sit back, relax, and go ahead and like, share, and subscribe us on out and tell your friend to tell a friend to come on in. And let's not forget we have our emoji contest tonight. So whoever shares the most emojis starting now, whoever starts sharing the most emojis will have a chance to win a free Alice card from me later on in the show. Okay, so share us out and hit that notification bell to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we also have a lot of great content. Enchanted spreads are out. Okay, so you guys want to check those out every week. All right, now that all of that is out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get into our first question of the night. We have Arisha. Hello, Arisha. How are you, my love? Arisha says, when do you think Hassan will contact me again? I feel a little bit of distance on this one. One thing that kind of stands out to me is that there may be something that could be holding him back from reaching out. So I feel like you're kind of on the span of weeks to a month. If you want that communication to kind of open up, I would say you may be the one who has to take kind of more of a forward step if that's something that you want to do, because otherwise you may be waiting for some time for that to happen. It's interesting because you two don't feel as though you're on the same level for some reason right now, on the same emotional capacity right now. And so if you want that to change, you have to start working on growing the relationship a little bit deeper. That way you will get that communication that you want, and it will be more frequent as time goes on. Okay. But right now, I definitely feel like there's a divide, and it doesn't feel like he's pulling on your energy. So if you want something to happen, sometimes you have to be that change, right? All right, honey, I hope that helps. Sending you the best of luck on your situation. And I definitely hope that you do get to hear from him. I can feel that you really want that to happen. All right. Thank you so much for your wonderful question, guys. And if you have any specific questions, you can go ahead and put your specific question down. And if you would like to jump the line, you can simply click the link that's floating in the comments on YouTube or Facebook to go ahead and submit in a more in-depth question. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our next question. We have Audrey. Audrey says, "Hey, Kay, for 3 weeks now, I've been having very intense dreams about my ex-boyfriend, Ryan. Dreams I can't say on here mostly. Okay. It's driving me crazy. Is there any specific reason?" Well, Audrey, and to whom it may concern, we do have a dream show where we can definitely dive really into those juicy dreams. That is at midnights on Wednesday. So if you have more context that you wouldn't mind sharing, definitely hop on over there, because me and Journey really like to get to the meat of those. But what I can say is, when we're constantly dreaming or feeling that pull from an ex or someone who we have had that kind of intimate connection with, a lot of times there's something there that's unresolved that we're wanting to experience. It may not necessarily be that physical person, but it could be something that's going on in our life that we're like, wow, it's reminding me of those good times or those good memories. Also, I kind of feel like you still have a lot of desire that's there in some sort of way. And again, it may not be of the physical person, but it may have been how your lifestyle was going at the time, or what you were going through, or even what they were doing for you in that moment. So maybe figure out what that is, and then that way you'll be able to make sense of those dreams. Audrey put, yes, makes sense. Uh, what I would say is, when you do have the dreams, reflect back on what is the environment that's around. What is the context of what's going on in that dream? What's leading up to those things? What are the emotions that you're feeling after the events happen, after you see them? What are those feelings that are calling to your energy? That may be some things that you may want to have in your present day. Okay. So I will look at, definitely take a look at all the context of the things that are going on and how frequently, or I could talk dreams all day. But definitely, if you would like to hear more, or you have more that you would like to dive into, you can, of course, go ahead and donate for a more in-depth reading. And definitely, guys, check us out on our dream show, me and Journey, Wednesday nights at midnight. Audrey says, "Okay, thanks. You're so welcome." And then I see you put my green heart emoji. And guys, if you haven't been sharing, go ahead and start sharing those emojis, because there is an emoji contest later on in the show where one lucky person who shares the most emojis will get an opportunity at a free reading. Okay, so make sure you're sharing. Also, you guys know I'm the quote girl. I love a quote. You love a quote. Quotes keep me going, and they have so many different motivational meanings. So if there's one that you've had on your mind, or one that you've seen in a movie, in a song, heard somewhere, go ahead and feel free to share a quote that you have. One quote that sticks out to me is, "If you jump on every train, then you become faceless," right? So make sure you have your own identity. You don't want to follow after the crowd always. You want to be a trendsetter in your life. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Miss Gemma. Gemma says, "Hello, my pregnant daughter found out a short while ago that he was talking to a lot of other women on Snapchat. He said it won't happen again, but on Saturday, someone called me, messaged him. He said it was his friend's sister, but now my daughter is worried he's still talking or cheating with others. Has Kate learned his lesson and now is trustworthy?" She's very upset. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. That definitely sounds like a really complicated situation, especially you being that mama bear and wanting to protect your child and not have any of that kind of situation happen. So I do feel your pain, and I feel for her as well. Uh, I'll say this: the situation looks relatively complicated. I don't feel as though he's completely cut off all communications with everyone, as we do get the Ten of Wands. So this does indicate that there is still more that's not quite been said yet, and she's not through the worst of it yet. But with the Ten of Wands does indicate that we are close to that end. I feel like she's going to have to give him an ultimatum. Look, the Two of Wands comes out. You got to give a decision. What is it that you truly, truly want? And if that's not this situation, then it's time for me to move forward. However, I feel as though he's going to want to take the proper actions, because we also do get the the Magician card. So he does have it in him to make those changes, but he's got to know that there's a hard line, and in that she's got to set those boundaries. Is he still dabbling and doing something? Yeah, I do think he is. But do I think he can change? Yes, I do think he can change. Yes, I think that he can make some of the right steps moving forward. But I'll tell you what, she's got to put that footness behind. And sometimes that's what people need. They have to know that they're going to lose someone to get it together all the way, you know? I wish you and I wish her the best of luck on that situation. I'm definitely sending a lot of healing energy in that, because I know that's difficult, right? Lots of luck to you all. Okay. And guys, if you're just coming in, well, hello and welcome, welcome. Make sure you are posting a specific question to get put on the list tonight. Gemma says, thank you. And please do not put any legal or medical questions, because those we do have to skip. We are not authorized to do those on this platform, okay? And once you are on the list, don't worry. Just sit back, kick back, relax, be patient. We're going to get to as many people as we can tonight. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Miss Diana. Diana says, hi, when will I be in a relationship with the man that I want to be with? Okay. So, as I always like to say, it's not a when. First, we have to make sure it's an if you will get into that relationship, and then we'll see about a timeline. Okay. I do see that it is something that can happen. However, here's the thing. You're pouring a whole lot more out than what the other person is. So until you you've got to pull back on some of your energy so that this person can actually have that space to desire you in that same way. I feel as though you guys are kind of a little bit on different settings here, and they need, I feel like they need more time with you. You guys need to maybe grow that bond and get that desire together, because without that, it doesn't look like this happens, right? So you could be as far as a whole year off, if not more, if some things don't start to change here. I think the thing here is you have to ask yourself, is the person that you're wanting you in that same way, and how can you fulfill yourself so that you're not desiring them in such a way that you're not making sure that you're not still happy too. You don't want to just be waiting around for someone who's not at that same capacity as you are. Okay. So there are emotions that can grow here, but I just don't feel as though they're fully there in that dynamic yet. Okay. You got to give them time to get there. All right, honey. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck in your situation. And I definitely hope you find that love that you are seeking. Guys, make sure you're still sharing those positive emojis out here because we do have that emoji contest that's going on. Diana says, thank you. You are so welcome, Diana. And if you guys have any quotes, I love the quotes. Share the quotes. All right. Journey says, I have a lot of growing up to do. I realized that the other day inside my fart. You just wanted me to read that. He just wanted me to read that. That was it. That was the quote. All right. We're going to take our next question. Love says, Journey, you win. Love says, hi, Kay. I can't even read the question straight. I'm sorry. All right, love. I'm gonna take it from the top. Hi, Kay. What advice can help me pull off my ideas regarding my career? So much needs to be done, and I'm suddenly feeling so much fear about it. If I can do it all, please and thank you. Any clarity is appreciated. So we want to see. Let's take a look at the career deck for you and see what we get. Okay, one thing is you're so busy and focused on maybe trying to make a certain specific decision that you're missing out. You're not supposed to be just settled down on one thing. I believe that you're supposed to be opening yourself up, and there may be more than one thing that you're supposed to do. It's interesting here because you actually had the Temperance card that came out, and then the Knight of Swords, almost right on top. Now, the interesting part about that dynamic is you're supposed to, yes, have this logical whatever, this is the proper job that pays the bills, but I also feel like there's supposed to be some sort of risk that you're also supposed to be taking, a leap that you're supposed to be taking, and maybe something that's a step out in your own path or your own direction. But you're not supposed to just be cutting something all the way off. Your Eight of Cups actually came in reverse, which is Eight of Cups is typically moving on from something, but this isn't telling you it's that time to move on. It's telling you to stay solid for a moment. Look around for a moment. The Moon card indicates that there's some things that you've not even fully came to terms with, potentially yourself, that you may want to do. I'm going to tell you this, honey, take a step back, maybe do some writing, do some journaling, and decide what it is that it really excites you and gets your heart going. Because yeah, maybe you're supposed to be working on this one path, but I feel like you're supposed to be doing more than one thing. It seems very clear to me that this is a time to open up those doors and not to shut them. Okay. All right, my love. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And if you guys have any other specific questions, make sure you guys do post those in the comments on Facebook or YouTube for a free 2-minute read. But if you would like a more in-depth reading, or if you would like to jump the line, you can always hit the link on journeyryanlive.com, and you can click for a 3-minute, a mini, a medium, or a mega reading. All right. Love says, yes, makes sense. Thank you so much, Kay. And she sends some emojis. You're so welcome, love. I'm so glad that resonates with you. Don't forget, if you like the reading that you have here, you can always leave a review on journeyryanlive.com/reviews. Or if you like any of the context of this show that you've heard tonight. All right. If you guys have any quotes, don't forget you can feel free to share those. And if you have some emojis, go ahead and share all those emojis on out so you can get a chance to win that reading later on. Squirrel says, now I can't remember what I was remembering when I was, now I can't, look, I scrolled it. Now I can't remember what I was remembering when I remembered something I forgot. That is a tongue twister, Squirrel. That was a tongue twister. I only want to write that one down just to see if I can say it without messing up one time. Can you say it with, I want to hear you say it later on without messing up. If you can say it without squirreling it, then that's impressive. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Mahesh. Hello, Mahesh. Mahesh says, I texted Nilofar's brother, but he didn't respond yet. I need a favor from him. Will he respond to my text, or should I meet him in person? Instantly, I hear you should meet him in person. Instantly, I heard that. Meet him in person. I think that, yeah, Page Pentacles comes right out. That's get right to that person, talk to them. I feel as though it's not that there's like a ignoring necessarily, but I almost feel like time is kind of just getting past, and I don't feel like your messages will be received in the right amount of time that you may need it. So if you would like that favor, I think it may be best to just go face to face. have that conversation, and it seems like you should be able to get something, because you also got the royal card that came out, so that shows that completion. So what you're asking for, you should be able to get. But again, it may not be a thing where you're supposed to be trying to send messages or trying to do phone calls. I would just go ahead and get right to the root of the problem and talk to him in person, and things will work out. Okay. I hope that helps, honey, and good luck to you. I definitely hope that you get the help that you were seeking from him. Let us know how it goes. And if you loved your reading, or if you have any input, don't forget you can go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews. And it is Crystal Corner time. Crystal Corner time. All right, so I've got Desert Rose. Now, it's a little bit here we go with the light. Me messing with the light so you can see it real good. There we go. So, Desert Rose Selenite, and here's a little bit of a larger cluster that comes out. Now, this is for our Scorpio friends, Capricorn friends, Taurus friends. Little as they are, you can also get these kind of in a cluster. It almost makes like a little tree thing, but this is a really good like Native Americans crystal. This one they used to use to actually help connect them from the spiritual worlds. So the reason why it has this like weird rigid shape is actually they were saying it was different portals, if you will, that spirits would go through, that they would wait. So that's kind of why it has that caged look to it. Now, working with Desert Rose, this helps you to directly work with your guardian angels. So if you're a medium, if you're a person who wants to tap into more of your intuitive side or tap into your past lives specifically, this is the crystal that you want to sit with and focus on. This one helps to raise your vibrations, and it is like a shot of espresso to your upper chakra, so that crown, that third eye. But it also is very good for your root, because this is also protective, because remember, you're calling on your guardian angels with this. This is a guardian angel crystal. So this helps you get those high vibrations, and also lets those things be at peace. This can also help to enhance your dreams. So if you're looking for your dreams to kind of really pop off, this is one of those. Helps with your psychic abilities, and definitely helps with perseverance through tough situations. Now, this is a crystal, because it's selenite at the end of the day. It's Desert Rose Selenite. You'll want to use smudge smoke to blow into it. You can use the lunar cycles as well to charge up this crystal, but that would just be one cycle there to charge this up. This is a great crystal. Again, Scorpios, Capricorns, Taurus, this is for us. And again, those psychic mediums, this is one of those for you as well, okay? All right, so if you guys enjoyed this crystal, let me know. It ranges from about $6 for a small cluster, to about 40 if you want the like clustered tree, if you will, of it, which are pretty cool looking. So it's Desert Rose Selenite. Definitely check that out, guys. And if you have any crystals that are good, that raise the vibrations that you like to use for your upper chakras, or even for your root to stay protected, or if you know of a crystal that helps you connect with your guardian angels and your past lives, go ahead and drop those in the comments. We definitely love to read. And if there's a crystal that you would like to see on the show, feel free to let us know, because hey, you never know. You might get a chance to see it here. And don't forget, we will have all of these crystals I bring on the show pretty soon on journeyryanlive.com. So get ready, get excited, because I know there's a lot that you guys love to work with. I see some people putting in the comments already, Moldavite. Moldavite's a great one. Absolutely. And this is a good one. Moldavite is actually a good one to pair this way. Somebody put labradite. Labradite, absolutely. This is another great one to pair it with as well. Those ones there will make those psychic abilities go, pew. You put that on, you are asking for electroshock to the body, trust you. But it is definitely worth it. And my medium friends, Get you some desert rose. Get you some desert rose. It's a good time. All right. Thank you guys so much for participating in the Crystal Corner. I love it. You love it. But we're going to go ahead and get back to some of our regularly scheduled programs. So if you guys have any specific questions, make sure you guys put those in the comments. No legal or medical questions here on this platform. And if you do have one that is a mediumship, you can donate on the mediumship button. Or if you like a more in-depth reading, you can donate for a 3-minute, a mini, or a mega. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Bralik. Bralik says, hi, I'm a bit on the fence and wondering if I should pursue this master's in leadership degree. You're a bit on the fence. You know what? I feel like you know what it is that you want to do. I feel like the thing is you're holding yourself back. And you have to ask yourself, why are you holding yourself back whenever you know the goals that you have set? No, you may not get to it in the time frame that you want to, but you're still able to accomplish these things. I think it's time for you to cut yourself a little bit of a break. You're 100% going to be able to push forward, and I think that you should go forth with that degree. But I think you also have to understand that the time frame, the timeline, the way that you want things to go, it's not necessarily going to go that way. But you know what? That's also life, and that's sometimes we have to deal with that. But will you come out from it on the other side? 100%. And will you be successful? 100%. And will you pass? Absolutely. But it's this 4 cups that comes out that's letting you know that it may not be the way that you want it to be. It may not go on the path that you wanted to go. Okay. So be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself, and also know that you're just a work in progress and you're going to get what you need to get done accomplished. Okay. And it may not be the vision that everybody else sees or the way that you thought you would see it, but it is something that's coming along. Okay. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps. And I'm sending you a lot of luck your way. I feel there's so much anxiety that's building up in you and so much stress that you have there. So that's why I recommend just being really patient with yourself. Sitting back, reflecting on what it is that you want. Okay. Be kind to yourself, my love. All right. I hope that helps. Sending lots of luck your way. And I see those beautiful emojis rolling on. And guys, keep sending those emojis because we do have our emoji game later on. So whoever shares the most emojis has an opportunity for an Alice card. All right, Journey has a quote for us. He says, I like long walks, especially when they are taken by people who annoy me. So do I. If you guys have any fun quotes or any quotes that you like or that's on your mind, go ahead and feel free to share them. You guys know I love a good quote. All right, let's go ahead and get into our next question. We have Jasmine. Jasmine says, will I be moving soon? Please and thank you. Yes, I do feel as though you'll be moving soon. I feel like this may be a little bit, I almost feel like this could be a little bit sooner than what you may be anticipating. The thing is you're pushing for something. Like you have an idea of something that you want. You're pushing for something and it may already be in the works, or maybe you already have the connection somewhere. But now it's about having that patience of allowing it to come through. I kind of want to give you a rough timeline of the next 3 months here, that there may be a move or a transition for you. But again, remember, it's what you put out there. So make sure you're projecting that positive energy out there. Make sure you're manifesting for yourself. Make sure you're taking the actions behind that you may need to make sure you have all your ducks in a row so that when it's time to go, you can go. But honey, I definitely see a transition, definitely a move for you upcoming. And there's a lot of space. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. Like the floor plan seems larger. So there's a lot of space that you'll have. All right. Well, I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck on that. And definitely keep us posted. Let us know if you do get that place and you move, how it goes. You can leave us a review on journeyryanlab.com/reviews. Jasmine says, thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. And I see all those wonderful emojis coming on in. Keep on keeping on. Son of Squirrel says, healing doesn't mean the damage ceases to exist. It means the damage no longer controls your life. That is so true. I like that. Um, Save that quote for me for later. Journey probably saw my eyes writing it down in my head. All right, let's go ahead and get into our next question. We have Miss Brandy, and Brandy says, will my business survive this winter? Whew, yes, but it looks tight, my love. It looks tight. So here's the thing I'm gonna say. Be stingy. Be stingy about what you're putting out. Um, be smart about the investments that you're making. And also don't be afraid to switch some things up. Um, it may not feel the best, right? To make some changes, it may not feel the best, but the results of it will be what's good for you. I feel as though you've already had some ideas kind of in your mind and you've kind of been shuffling back and forth about some things. But I think that it's time that you buckle down. Like I said, it may sound like you have to be a little bit stingy, or it may sound like you have to cut a couple of corners, but do what you have to do to make sure that you push through. But it looks like you can. It'll just be a little tight, and you have to do some things that are outside of your comfort zone, but it'll get you through. And I think that you'll also be able to push through even further than that. Like I said, it's just about making those slight adjustments, and you'll be able to see what can come of that. But definitely see some things. Well, you need to shift some things around there, hon. That's for sure. Okay. All right, honey. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck with your business. And I'm wishing lots of prosperity your way, my love. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Make sure you guys are still sharing us out, hitting that notification bell, adding a friend, telling a friend to come on in, like, sharing, and subscribing us. Also, keep sharing those emojis and all those beautiful quotes out. I love them. Brittany says, thank you. Thank you, my love. Appreciate your time tonight. All right. Glenn has a quote for us. Says, for those who struggle to say no, November, my answer to everything is no this month. I like that. That was like November in all caps. I like that one too. I'm gonna write that one down. I'm gonna say the all of November. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful quote. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into our next question. We have Caitlin, and Caitlin says, what's in store for my love life? All right, let's see what's coming for you in the love. All right. So it seems to me as if there's more focused relationship in specific. I feel like there's someone who's either already in the picture, someone who has been in the picture, who's kind of going to be a little bit more present in your life. We actually see them coming out as a front runner. We see a lot more of this energy of very intimate and very emotional connection that you're going to be building. I feel like whoever this person is, if they're not here yet, then they will be very soon, because the energy is very strong. I would say this is someone who's going to make you feel a lot. Love, the connection would probably be deepening. Also, it feels like, I don't know. I feel like there's like a missing puzzle piece that you've been looking for, or like that this thing that you've been like wanting, or you've been craving in a relationship. And I feel like that's like right there. There's a bit of a pureness about the Ace of Cups when it comes out, right? Those are a lot of streaming, pouring of love. There's so much energy that comes out. That means I connect with you, you connect with me. Very much so soulmate like connection. So you have a lot of pureness that's coming in, and I feel like this will be something or someone who stabilizes you out some. And I really feel like your beginning of the year actually feels very stable due to this kind of relationship that comes in for you. So as far as it goes with love life, you actually have very good things are in your path that are coming for you. And you also have a very fulfilling relationship, is what I would say. Well, I hope that helps. My love, sending you lots of luck on your relationship and your journey. And I hope that that helps. Thank you so much for that wonderful question. Oh, look at that. It is horror card time. And oh, it's bittersweet to me because it's my last horror card of the season. Oh, but how could I not go without giving us a nice little Hannibal one, huh? I love Hannibal. And Hannibal says, and don't your eyes seek out the things that they want? Don't your eyes seek out the things that they want? This is all about how we take advantage of our eyes, right? Our eyes tell us everything that words cannot possibly say, things that we can't possibly hear, but we see. We take it all in. And what is it that we want? We look longer at the things that we desire. We can't help but to keep revisiting it. And much like our villains do, much like Hannibal did, he went after what he wanted because he sought it out and he looked at it in every way of its form. He appreciated it, although sick as it was, in every form as it was, as a person, as a food. And he would dissect and he would take his time and he would savor. And this is all what he sought out with his eyes. So my question to you is, what is it that you are seeking out with your eyes? What is it that you're desiring or you are wanting? What is it that you can have if only you know how to enjoy it in the proper way? Some things you have to enjoy in a different way than others, and maybe it doesn't work for anyone else, but it's not oftentimes supposed to. Much like our villains in our horror movies, they don't care what works for anybody else. They care about what works for them. They want to fulfill their deep desire. They want to seek out what it is that they want and they go after it. It's that hunt, it's that pursuit. So I tell you to go after what it is that you want. Take the hunt, take the pursuit, go for it with all that your body can take with it. Okay. And we much like him, seek out what it is that you want. Hannibal wasn't afraid of anything. Even in his last moments, he still was seeking out what he wanted. Love this movie. And I also love this energy. Oh, I love my horror cards. I hope you guys enjoyed that horror card. And if you guys love to see those, go ahead and don't forget you can always share those reviews on journeyrhinelive.com/reviews. We are going to go ahead and get into our next question. We have Marie. Marie says, hello, my question is, can you see if anyone around me, can you see if there's anyone around me? I'm single. Okay. So if there's anyone who's coming for you, let's see. All right. So I see a couple of different energies your way. I do get a lot of water energy. So that could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy. What I would say with this, though, is this person doesn't seem like they're supposed to be here. Like right now, I feel like you do have a little bit of time before this person fully comes in. I feel like you're kind of looking a little bit more into next year, my love. It doesn't feel like it's right away. It doesn't feel like it's this year. Yeah, you have energies that's around, but they do not feel like they're the best of options for you. If you wait a little bit longer, if you kind of focus on your what it is that you're truly desiring and take time for you, and kind of let spirit do its motion, I feel like this person will kind of come in. You may be introduced through friends or family. But again, I don't feel as though it's right now. I don't feel like you're aligned to this specific person, at least not as of yet. Give it a little bit of time and it definitely looks like it'll happen for you. But sometimes it's not meant for us to be with someone in this moment. Sometimes we're supposed to wait a little bit. Sometimes there's something a little bit brighter on the other side. We just haven't got to see it yet. So be patient, my dear. You definitely have love coming your way. All right, I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck on your journey. All right, let's go ahead and see if we have any more beautiful quotes that we can share. Any of those wonderful emojis going. All right, Son of Squirrel says, and value yourself. The only people who appreciate a doormat are people with dirty shoes. That is the truth. That is the truth. I love that. You got some good ones. Son of Squirrel, you have done well. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. Marie says, thank you, lovely reading. Oh, you're so welcome, my love. Tara says, am I talking to my soulmate? I am single. That's an interesting question, Tara. Let's see if you're talking to your soulmate. I get no. Wow, that was it. And the thing is I don't, whoever your soulmate is, it feels like this is someone who may have already, I feel like they've been in your life, but not in that kind of way. Like, I don't feel like you've gotten to emotionally connect in that kind of way yet. So this is the situation that'll still be time. I feel like you do have some people in your life who may have importance to you, but I want to be clear, soulmates can be more than just a romantic relationship. Your soulmate can be a parent, a friend, a grandmother. There's a difference between a soulmate, a twin flame, and a karmic relationship. So do be sure to know that just because this person who you're thinking of may not be the soulmate, that connection that you're looking for doesn't mean that they're not still a good match. So keep that in mind. I would say this. I think that you do have someone who will come into your life, who will be a great partner for you. But don't worry so much. Don't focus so much on that title of soulmate, because you can walk away from some really great people and some really great potential relationships by only focusing on those specific titles. Okay. But you definitely have, a love coming your way. I just don't think it's specifically that soulmate. Okay. All right, honey. I hope that helps. Sending you lots of luck on your journey. And thank you so much for your wonderful question. Make sure you guys are still sharing those beautiful emojis, and like, share, and subscribe us out still. Hit that notification bell because we have lots of great YouTube content that comes out daily and weekly. You guys don't want to miss out. I mean, we have cards of the day, angel numbers, astrology, all kinds of stuff. Tara says, thank you so much. So you guys want to make sure that you just continue to check out all this great YouTube content. And all you have to do so you do not miss anything is simply hit that notification bell. All right, guys. Whew. Let's go ahead and get into our next question. We have Empress, who says, how would things be if I move at the very last week of May? How would things be if you move in the very last week of May? It looks good. I don't know. So throwing this out here, it seems like maybe there's a connection to either someone else or something else that would be able to be more beneficial if you waited or if you took that time. So it seems like things would kind of go your way. We do get the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups that come out. So this definitely indicates that this is a good decision to do. I definitely get the idea of having that patience will really be, I don't know, something really good for you. Also, it seems as though it makes way for something else. Like by you holding back, it's like you're able to accomplish something else, which makes it a better time set for you to be able to go in May. So I think this is a really good idea for you. I definitely think take your time with the entire situation, and also have faith in what you're setting yourself up for as well, because it looks like you're making the proper decisions. It's now just executing those plans, right? So definitely lots of luck to you, my dear. It looks like you've definitely got some great things coming your way. All right. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. All right, guys. Oh, it looks like we have an emoji contest winner. Woo-hoo! Love. Love has been sharing lots of love tonight. No pun intended. All right, love. We're going to go ahead and pull you an Alice card and see what we get. Ooh, my finger hurts. All right. Growing up comes out for you. All right. Love says, yay, thank you. Growing up comes out for you. Growing up says needing to grow and experiences the rejection of her perpetual youth. This is telling you that it is time for you to throw out any childish mindsets. Listen, if something doesn't agree with you, it's okay to not let it agree with you, but don't have a fit about it. Take your time. Love says, I need to grow up. Don't have a fit about it. Understand that things are going to happen. And sometimes, guess what? We have no control. We have no control at all. Learn from the experiences that you have gone through. Understand that there's value in everything, even if we can't always see what it is in that moment. Sometimes we go down the line and we go, wow, now I understand why I went through this situation, or wow, now that makes sense why this happened in this way. Even sometimes our intuition that's knocking at the door and we ignore it. This thing here is telling you, listen, hey, it's okay. You've learned something from this. You're growing right now. You're doing the right steps. You're making the right moves. Trusting yourself. So reject that idea of like the youthful mindset of, this didn't work out and now I'm upset about it. Reject the idea of the mindset of you failed in some sort of way, or that people aren't understanding you, or whatever the case may be. Leave all those thought processes behind and welcome yourself into this new idea. Wow, I've really matured. I've really grown up, and now I'm able to see the things that I want. I'm able to achieve these certain goals because I'm now seeing this path that had to be set for me. Now I'm seeing that I had to take this route. Much like Alice, right? Alice had to go through those ups and downs, and she had to go through every challenge. She had to leave behind that mindset of, well, this isn't going the way I wanted to. I just want it to end. No, she had to keep pushing forward. Sonia, I want you to keep pushing forward. Growing up comes out for you, and I hope that that helped, and I hope you enjoyed that Alice reading. Thank you so much for playing along in our emoji game. And hey guys, that's not it. You can keep sharing those emojis and keep sharing all that positive love on out. And of course, if you have any wonderful quotes, feel free to share those as well. We still have a lot of great show left for you guys. Journey says, I'd like to have a kid, but I'm not sure I'm ready to spend 10 years of my life constantly asking someone where his shoes are. No, you don't. No, you don't. Trust me, I know. Love says, awesome. Yes, thank you, Miss K. And she shares some more beautiful emojis. Squirrel says, just 10. Right? I think every parent over here cringed and died on the inside. As it said. We all felt that in the core of our body. Or, the kid who always says, I'm hungry. And you're like, didn't I just feed you? Ah! All right. All right, guys. Make sure you're still like, sharing, and subscribing us out. And stay in tune, because an hour after this show's over, guess what? We have Journey Ryan live. Okay, you guys don't want to miss Journey. So if you have more questions that you didn't get to get answered here, you got another show. All right, let's go ahead and get into our next question. We have Kat. Kat says, how does Jeff feel about me? Jeff still seems to be trying to make up his mind about you, hon. So we have the Queen of Swords that comes out first, which is still trying to figure out it's almost like the truth behind something, or figure out the true intentions of who you are and what you want. So this is still a process. We even get the full card. I'm still discovering things about you. I'm still learning you. I'm it seems like he's trying to make some sort of decision about you. What I would say is it would be very much so he's stuck in the middle, because we get the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords, right? So I don't know if I'm ready to, it's almost like give you more, or if I'm ready to kind of walk away. So I almost want to say I would take time to kind of communicate. What is it that, what kind of relationship is it that you want with this person? And what are you exhibiting? What are you projecting out? And also, what are they projecting back out to you? And is this a good dynamic? Because the thing is if they're questioning, are you someone that they want to continue to have or not? You have to ask yourself, what is your importance in their life, and why are they asking these things? Why are they feeling this way? What's got them tossing back and forth? I think there's a lot that could be said of that. Okay, so it's really, really interesting, their energy, because it seems very uncertain of you, very skeptical. So definitely still trying to figure you out, or figure something out about you guys' relationship. So that is, I would say, continuously to be determined. But if I had to say anything, I would say they're seem to be stuck right in the middle. They don't have one way or the other on what they would like to do with you. So that's interesting. I would definitely continue to work through that relationship if I was you, though. All right, my love, I hope that that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And make sure you guys are still like, sharing, and subscribing us all the way out. And we are going to go ahead and get into our next question. Oh, we have a quote. Journey says, I love airports because the rules of society don't apply. Eat a pizza and have a glass of wine at 7 a.m. while in track pants. Nobody cares. That's so true. Glenn Kim says, I've seen this random coin pop up once on my table, then my lounge room floor, and then in my car. What does this mean, please? It's a Malaysian coin with a 10 on it. So I'm not going to pretend to know the dynamics of what a Malaysian coin and that meaning is. So I will save that for someone who does know. However, if you keep seeing it pop up, I would say that there may be something that you're supposed to be attracting in or bringing in, or maybe there's something that could even be trying to get your attention. What meaning of that coin may have, or what is the symbolicness of it, that may play a part into this. Also, is there a certain time that you keep seeing this? Because I noticed you said there's the number 10 on it. And those numbers do oftentimes can indicate certain things. So I would say, let's see what time of day that's popping up. What instances is this popping up in? Maybe it's a reminder of something to you. But I would be curious. In fact, I'm gonna look a little after the show, because I am curious as to see what is the symbolicness there of a Malaysian coin, because I personally don't know, but I would say that if it's continuously popping up, there is reason for it. So take time to kind of reflect and see what is that meaning for you, or what is that time frame that is popping up for you. Okay. All right, my love. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And we're going to go ahead and get into another one. Let's take another question. We have D. D says, I met someone, a friend. Is he the one for me? Let's see. So I see that this is someone who's at least for the moment, this is someone who's a good time. We do get the Page of Cups, Magician, and Two of Wands that come out. Okay. Now I think that they can bring out some of the some new emotions out in you, and they could definitely be someone who can be fun. But I get a lot of very temporary energy. For some reason, it just feels like this person, maybe there's a quote. There's a quote for this. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And that's kind of the energy that I get, is that they're here for a good time, not necessarily a long time. So proceed with caution, if you will. I would say take a little bit of time to definitely build a connection, but don't go throwing all your heart and emotions into it. It's okay. When we're dating, this is the big thing, right? When we're dating, we are dating to get to know someone. We are not locked down. We do not have a ring on our finger. That does not mean we're settled down. Modern day society got us all messed up and says, oh, just because we're in this relationship, that this just got to be it. No, you are dating with the intent to marry. So I'm dating to make sure that you're the right person. Otherwise, I'm going to look somewhere else. So make sure this person's right. Don't just throw yourself all the way into that situation. Because I don't know, I get a little bit of a sketch vibe that I don't like. You my friend, so I got to tell you, friend. I got to tell you, this one may not be the it person, but they could be for fun. So we can enjoy them for a little while. Don't toss them to the side. We can enjoy them for a little while. All right, my love. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And oh, wow, look at that. The hour has flown by. We are here at our last question, so let's go ahead and take it. Debbie, hello, Debbie. Debbie says, hi, Kay. Will and should I go back to school to be a flight attendant? Is this the best career path field to be in? It has always been my childhood dream and still is. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing. And I'm me today with my here's the thing. I know. Here's the thing. It's a slow and steady process, because the thing is, I don't think that you can dive right in and just start school and do things like that. I feel like we have a map out plan here of about a 2-year plan before you get going. Okay. But do I feel like you're going to do it 100% for once comes out? Yes. But I also, I mean, with mixed with that, I get that there is some parts of you that has to still need a little bit of time to get these thoughts and these ideas into motion. I also feel like you need to make sure that you're set up to be able to do such, because I feel like it's going to cut into your time. And also, you're also going to have to accept some of the emotional pull that it's going to do, because I feel like you're going to be away from some of the people who you find a little bit of joy and contentment in. So understand, by chasing this dream, you also have to slightly close some doors, because you have to focus a little bit more on this one, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But like I said, it just can be a huge shock. So definitely chase your dream. It's one that you should go after for sure. But also understand that you have to be patient, because this won't happen overnight, but it is something that can happen. All right, my love. I'm so glad that I was able to answer your question, and thank you so much for joining. And guys, thank you all so much. This has been a wonderful show. I so appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking around for another week of Kay the Intuitive Empath. And make sure you guys stay tuned, because just in another hour at midnight, we have Journey Ryan live, and you guys don't want to miss it. So if you have any questions, go check it out. And don't forget, you guys can see me Wednesday at midnight for the Dream Show. All right, I'll see you guys later.